And welcome to another live stream watch-along reaction. Tonight we are watching and reacting to LAFC versus Houston Dynamo FC in the 2023 MLS Cup Playoffs Western Conference Final. The winner goes to Columbus to face the Columbus Crew. The loser goes home. Griffin Dorsey, the player to watch for Houston Dynamo. The winner wins the West. The winner goes to Columbus to face the Crew in MLS Cup next Saturday. All that great stuff. We will know our MLS Cup matchup in the next 2.5 hours. Denny Bwanga, the player to watch for LAFC. 4 goals in the playoffs, most of any player. It's the player to watch for LAFC. Starting 11s are as follows. For LAFC, in goal, Maxime Crépeau. The back 4, Ryan Hollingshead, Jesus Murillo, Giorgio Chiellini, Diego Palacios. The midfield 3 of Kellen Acosta, Ilie Sanchez, Timothy Tillman, Denny Bwanga, Carlos Vela, and Christian Oliveira. The front 3, Ismail Elfath is going to be reffing this game. He's going to be a ref in this game. Victor Rivas is the center ref. But you're telling me Elfath's going to be the freaking 4th official? Starting 11 for Houston in goal, Steve Clark. The back 4 of Franco Escobar, Mikel, Eric Svachenko, Griffin Dorsey, Artur, Hector Herrera, Alberto Carrasquilla, Amine Bassi, Nelson Quinones, and Corey Baird. 4, Houston Dynamo. Houston wearing their orange, LA wearing their black and gold. LAFC looking to go to their 2nd straight MLS Cup. Houston looking to go to their first MLS Cup in God knows how long. It's been a while. I think their drought is as long as them. Oh no, they played the Galaxy in the early 2010s. Yep, there we go. They played the Galaxy in the early 2010s. Yep. Back to back, actually. So it's been a decade. It's been a decade. Not as bad as I thought. It's been a decade. It's not as bad as I thought. So with that being said, we'll get this one going. We're about to kick off, and we will see these teams fight for the Western Conference and fight for the right to go to Columbus. And we will review this game once it's over. And by the way, just so y'all know, America scored a penalty on Leon a bit ago. So it looks like Leon's going to get eliminated by America. So I should be able to do both Liga MX's final legs as well, plus the Club World Cup. So there we go. Bwanga scores tonight, says Dean. I agree with you. So, I mean, that means Leon would have to score 2. So I don't think they're going to do that, personally. I don't think they're going to do that. So. It's still 1-0 with 20 minutes to go. I don't think they're going to. Yeah, I think Leon's out, probably. Another 90 minutes here. Let's see where it goes. Columbus is going to host the MLS Cup against Houston or LAFC, depending on who wins this game. Who's going to win the West? We shall find out. We're ready to go. LAFC trying to get back to MLS Cup at home. Well, at home, they're trying to earn the MLS Cup berth, but they'll have to go to Columbus. Another 90 minutes. After this international advertisement break. See, I'm so used to football. It was like international break, not advertisement break. Yeah, football's my life, ain't it? I'm addicted. I am addicted. Football's my drug. Football's my drug. I am addicted. Yes, my friends. And we're about to kick off. My God, it is smoky out there. It is. The smoke is filling the stadium at Bank of California Stadium. LAFC, Houston, here we go. Who's facing Columbus? Is it the defending champions, or is it the team who's had a pretty good season but has to beat the defending champion to get to the cup final of old heads? And we are off. Or we're about to be. Is the smoke stopping him from playing? Henry says, I want LAFC to win. I don't want Hector Herrera to even think he has a chance at El Tri because of this win. Those LAFC fans are wild. I agree. 1 minute. They're going to wait 1 more minute for kickoff. Oh, Lord. I saw the Columbus and Cincinnati game, so it looks like it's only LAFC wins and Diego Rossi against his old team. That's a good storyline. You know, I didn't think about it. I mean, I thought about it, but that's a good storyline. That jacket Ben Olsen is wearing is absolutely class, though, I got to say. The orange stripes with a black jacket. I would, if I was, shit, it has no Houston logo on it. I'd buy it. Shit, I like that. Somebody tell me where to find something like that, because that's awesome. Ben Olsen's jacket is just, that's badass. Like the vibrant orange stripes on the black jacket. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Too much smoke. I ain't never seen something like this. I ain't never seen something like this. This is awesome. This is awesome. Wow. Hold on. I need to hear. Hold on. Give me a second. And we're about to kick off. Wow. What a freaking scene at freaking Bank of California Stadium. What a scene. What a scene. Other than Vela, what Mexican players are playing good but not for the national team? Well, I mean, Hector Herrera's been really good this season. But other than that, Vela and Hector, no. Well, Chicharito blew out his knee. So, Hollingshead playing forward, and it's early LAFC here. Fouled, free kick. Here comes the calls. I told you. Kind of told you. Black and gold versus orange. Oliveira versus Escobar. Yeah, it's starting to get a bit better. Little Henry is serious. I mean, if he wants LAFC to win, you should be happy. 1 minute in. Oh, tackle Hollingshead. They don't give the foul. Yeah, that was tight. But see, yeah, the refs are going to start calling some shit. They sure don't want Houston to play Columbus. I mean, LAFC should still win on their own, but if the refs are being number 11 against Houston, well, they don't want the old head team versus the old head team. They wanted Cincinnati and LA. You could still sell the MLS Cup with LA defending their title against Columbus. You could certainly not sell it. Only MLS sickos are going to watch Houston versus Columbus. Like me. Even if I wasn't covering it. Like me. But, only Columbus fans, Houston fans, and MLS sickos will be watching Columbus-Houston. So, you damn well know there's going to be a call. That Garber made the call to Rivas. Y'all better go against Houston. There's going to be a moment where it's obvious. Shot! Off the post! Off the crossbar by Vela. And that'll be a goal kick. How we doing, Mile High? I'm just saying what it is. I'm not saying that against LAFC. I'm not saying that for Houston. I'm just saying what it is. I'm just looking at the business. Hector versus Vela. Vamos. Vela is the better player right now. Shot off the crossbar. Man, if you could have just dipped that a little bit, that would have been 1-0. Well, it didn't touch Clark's hands anyway, so that's probably, well, who knows to say? Who's to say? Yeah, the smoke is starting to clear. It would have been awesome. Like, as soon as that goal didn't go in, the smoke just vanished. You screwed up the script, Vela. You screwed up the script, man. 2 goals, 7 assists in the playoffs for Vela in his whole career. Denny Bwanga has helped him win trophies. Let me tell you that much. 3 minutes in. Great Panenka goal from Quinones. Yeah, he had a good penalty against Leon there. Leon's probably going to be eliminated, so they won't play until the 14th, 13th. Plays forward. Advantage played. Here comes Bwanga. Bwanga all alone. Bwanga all alone, but he can't get past McHale. I thought Bwanga was going to get through. Advantage played. Here's a chance. Vela once again. Vela. Goal. No, wait. Is it? Offside. Nope. Offside. Really? I think we need to check that one. But Vela. Yeah, LAFC early. Yeah, no, he's offside. He's offside. No, he's offside. Vela hits the post and he's offside. Damn it. I picked LAFC to win, so I'm going to root for my prediction. 4th minute. But LAFC right now looks dominant. If there's anything to go by today, the last team that looked dominant ended up winning the game. So right now it looks like LAFC probably going to be the ones to beat Houston, but I never thought anything else, to be honest. Tillman versus Herrera. Good play. Giorgio Chiellini. Foul, free kick for Houston. But Quinones had a good goal. Free kick here for Houston. Crew might beat LAFC in the final. Cucho, keep my word, says HJU. Hey, you know what? I just want a damn good final. I'm still going to favor LAFC. We haven't seen a back-to-back in years. I think it's been about the same. It's been about the same amount of time Houston was in the last time they were in the cup final. It's been a little bit over a decade, which is a long time. You know, it's a very long time. Throw in here for Palacios. Houston has no chance. Yeah, with the referees against him and how good LAFC is playing already. Wait, hold on. Did I just see in the stands who I thought I saw? Shot save. Am I crazy? Did y'all just... That can't be. LA is weird. That can't be. LA is different. 7th minute. Maxime Crepeau, 7 saves versus Seattle in the semifinals. A season high for him because he's been out most of the season. Vela. I think Coach Prime is going to be undefeated next year. And I think Mississippi State's going 10-2 next year. I think Coach Levy, I think Jeff Levy is going to bring Mississippi State to the playoff in his first year. Because we're going to keep some of our players, some of our better wide receivers. We're going to flip Stonka back. We still got J.J. Harrell. We're going to flip a couple of transfers and Ole Miss comments, and we still got a pretty good signing class besides that. So 10-2. We're only losing to Texas and Georgia. We're going 10-2. We're going to the playoff because 10-2 is good enough for the playoff, especially in the SEC. We're going to be in the playoff next year. So, and I'm being absolutely serious. 8th minute, the second career conference final for Ben Olsen. He was there in 2012. He was there 11 years ago with DC in the East. Michigan 10-0 Iowa. 10-0 Michigan already. Only at half? Only 10. Okay. Man, I guess Iowa's defense is great. It just sucks that their offense is shit. 8th minute, playing forward. Ninth minute, 0-0, settle. How was the defense been stopping the Wolverines and the offense is struggling? Yep, that's an Iowa game for you. Yep. There it is. %60 possession to 40. Interesting. 0-0, settle. And that's nothing. Houston's playing pretty well, though. 10th minute. Ten minutes in. Looks like the U.S. women's national team will never play Sweden since they failed to qualify the Olympics. Well, they can't get revenge on Sweden. Is that really fun? Alabama beat the Georgia Bulldogs to win the SEC. If only State didn't try to go power run, it could have been us. Shit. Arsenal's killing it in the Premier League. I agree. The West was open. I don't care what you say. Oliveira. 11 minutes in. 0-0. 0-0. Shot over the bar. Top 5 PL teams giving great play. I agree. If Arsenal bottle it again, I'm going to shit my pants, says HJU. Okay, you don't need to shit your pants, but if Liverpool wins the Premier League, I'll be happy. I mean, I'll be happy too. I just don't want City to win it. I'm good with Arsenal or Liverpool winning it. Preferably Liverpool at the 2, but I'm fine with either. Do you think Chris Richards will go back to Feyenoord or PSV? Because I heard he's getting interest from those clubs. You know, I think he'll probably go to Holland or the Eredivisie. Hey, man, just watch your recap of the Crew versus Cincy. Big Crew fan here. Always love your breakdowns of the matches. Thank you. Happy to have you. Happy to have you here. Hope you enjoyed it. That was a good game, too. I'm not surprised Cincy bottled it, but... well, I thought they were going to win before the turn. I was like, hey, Cincy's going to fail in the conference final. I was like, you know what? I'm not going to go with my gut. I should have stayed with my gut. I'm not surprised. Hopefully LAFC, well, whoever wins this game versus the Crew is a good game next week as well. Preferably, well, most likely LAFC, but here's a corner for LAFC. Goal for America 2-0. Yeah, Leon's done. So I will be able to do the Liga MX final. So there you go. Cross in. Header, and Karaskia heads away. So, you know, it is what it is. 13 minutes. Because, I mean, Leon, if they made it, they'd be at the Club World Cup in between where the final actually is. So, it's like Cincinnati did the same thing they did against Miami. Yeah, we already established that. Henry Martin scores. Oh, so they can't score for the national team, but they'll score for America. Quinones and Martin. Oh, Lord. It's just like Santi Jimenez. It's all 3 of them. Goal, it's over. America 4-2 on aggregate. Playing forward here. Oliveira. Christian Oliveira. Oliveira cross blocked away. That'll be a corner. The America ties over. Leon. Throw in here. Hey, at least Leon still gets to play the Club World Cup, though. So I can do the Liga MX final while the Club World Cup is on the days that there's nothing to do. So that'll be 9 games after the CONCACAF final and MLS pass. 9 games and 2 draws. Well, actually, it'll be 10 games and 2 draws, the 9 games and a draw. Because the Copa America draws for the MLS Cup final. It was on since his manager should have hauled off Lucho after his 10 minutes of huffing wind and grabbing his knees. Can't believe he played the whole match. Don't know who wanted to win this one. That's true. La Bomba. Mi Bomba Martin. Mi Bomba. Ya te cago. Free kick for Steve Clark in the 15th minute. Yeah, I mean, Lucho was laboring for a while there, but you would think, though, he could play 120 minutes. I'm surprised he was laboring, though. But you would think he could have played 120 minutes. So I guess MVP should be able to play 120 minutes. I mean, I would have hauled him off after he was sucking wind for 10 minutes. I don't think I would have had him sucking wind for 10 minutes, but that's just my opinion. If I saw my best player suck and win for 10 minutes and I felt like I had a better chance in penalties, especially with the momentum going Columbus's way, I'd throw on another defender, but they didn't have any defenders, so that was a problem too. If I had all my defenders, I would have just went for the penalties. Because I think that was Cincy's, at that point, was Cincy's modus operandi. But then again, is he a good penalty taker? Well, he is a good penalty taker. So you're pretty much screwed. Exactly. I agree with that. So you're pretty much damned if you do, damned if you don't. But they had no defenders anyway, so why are you going to take them off for a defender? Like, they were pretty much in trouble. A forward doesn't help you with the pressure that Columbus is putting on. So you have no defenders because of Miazga being an idiot, Haglund being hurt. You had no defenders. You already had them all on, even Nwobodo. But, so, I mean, he was pretty much stuck there anyway in the situation because you're not going to put on another forward. Because Columbus was pushing the pace. They had the momentum at that point. They had the momentum as soon as the own goal went in. The Miazga situation is an all-time screw-up. Even if they're making him look bad, he still got suspended 3 games. So, doesn't really matter if we feel like they made it more than what it really was. Did you hear about Clint Dempsey saying Greg will be judged on how he does at Copa America? Yeah, I heard about that, but that's the way it should be. Like, if Greg Berhalter isn't judged on Copa America, what are we doing? Like, if he crashes out in the group stage with having a top seed, with leading a group, in theory, there should be teams that we at least should advance through a group, or the U.S. should advance through a group with. I'll be rooting for him during Copa America. I'll be rooting for all the CONCACAF. So, just like the World Cup, I'll be rooting for CONCACAF and Messi. Everybody else, if it's anybody in CONCACAF or Messi winning the Copa America, I'm happy. If it's anybody else, well, it depends. But, yeah, I rooted for all the CONCACAF at the World Cup, all of them, especially Canada, but all of them. So, in my opinion, if you're Berhalter, I mean, if they don't get out of the group, he should go. Simple as. They're leading a group. They should get out. '18th minute. Even, it'd be funny if they lost to Canada, but second base continental tournament behind the Champions League, USA needs to deliver. Well, you mean the Euros, but I get what you're saying. The Gold Cup is no Copa America. The Copa America is not a once-in-a-lifetime thing, but it's about a once-in-every-decade thing in our lifetime where the CONCACAF teams can play in it. I know this probably won't happen next in like 33 or 36, but it'd be nice if it did. Like every decade, we should have them, like seriously, every decade, there should be but there should be a dual CONCACAF CONMEBOL Copa America. Just like 24 and the Centenario and all that. Which they did that to try to get Messi a trophy plus celebrate the 100th anniversary. But I think that's right. I think it's only fair. Maybe they'll do it now that CONCACAF and CONMEBOL have a memorandum of understanding. So maybe. But I think it should happen at least every decade where it's both confederations together because the Gold Cup is not – I love the Gold Cup. I do. But it's every 2 years, which shows you first off what it is. And second of all, nobody respects the Gold Cup. I love the Gold Cup. I think it's a fun tournament. But I love that it's every 2 years because it feels like we get double the fun instead of just have to wait 4 years. But it just shows you exactly where it stands. Like it's not even – if you really want to go there, the Gold Cup's not even as good as the AFCON or the Asian Cup. It's just CONCACAF's continental tournament for national teams. And that's all it is. I can admit that. So Copa America is Canada wasn't there in 16 in the Centenario. They could be there in 24 if they win the repechaje, which they should, but I don't know. We'll find out. I hope they're there. I need them to be there. But at least they still have the repechaje and have a winnable game. Exactly, yeah. As long as Greg's there, no. They'll win games. And most of the games they're supposed to. They'll lose on the road, and they'll lose some games that they shouldn't lose. Now when BJ Callahan takes over, how are we doing? Yes, I'm doing the Copa America watch-along, and I'll review the draw, yes. And I'll be wearing the Canada jersey because we still have a chance. Jamaica's recent call-ups make the Gold Cup more fun. I agree, it's somewhat of a nothing burger. But we still love it. I mean, it did do pretty good this summer. I'm not going to lie. The Gold Cup stuff did do pretty good. Like, ever since about June, Nations League did well, which you could say Nations League is bigger than Gold Cup at this point. But my Gold Cup content did pretty well. Then Messi came around and just, boom. Like, most of my numbers this year came from June on, but especially since Messi came in. Messi Mania has worked out for me. I can tell you that much. I'm glad. And Gold Cup worked out, but I need Copa America. That needs to hit, is all I'm going to say. Copa America is a huge tournament. If USA, Mexico, Canada wins, it would be incredible. And we would get to play the Finalissima if they don't screw us over, which is only fair because if we win the Copa America, we would be in the Finalissima. And we'll play Italy, Spain, England, France. I do want Canada versus Italy in the Finalissima, so I need Canada and Italy to find a way to both win the Copa America and Euros, and Canada not to get screwed over. That would be... I win either way, to be honest. It's like the Japan game. I win either way. Will I be wearing the Canada shirt? Yes. Do I win either way? You're damn right. Could we beat Italy? If we have a good manager. If Canada has a good manager, they could beat Italy. Messi is him. I agree. Exactly. I need the Italy-Canada match. '23rd minute. Just imagine Woodbridge versus the rest of Canada. That would just be, Lord have mercy. That'd be hilarious. 72% possession to 28. Houston's leading in possession right now. That's Can Greg leave US-17, US Soccer, get a head coach that is adaptable? I mean, BJ Callahan's right there. 23rd minute. Carrasquilla shot right to Crepeau. He's right there. If I was Canada, you know what? I'd call up BJ Callahan and say, hey, do you want to actually be a head coach? We got something for you. I know we know you beat us earlier this year, but you're a damn good coach, and you're better than Greg Berhalter. Want to stick it to him? Cross in. Or get Gio Savarese. Or Juan Carlos Osorio. Or there's a lot of coaches they could get that are cheaper, that are CONCACAF and cheaper, but good coaches. I heard Thomas Christensen might leave Panama for Canada. I'm like, that's a rumor. I'm like, I look at that and I'm like, I wouldn't be mad about it because he's done all that good stuff with Panama. I wouldn't be mad about it, but header saved by Clark. I wouldn't be mad about it. I'd be shocked, but I wouldn't be mad about it. I'd feel sorry for Panama, but I don't know if I'd feel sorry for him. Unless I get buyer's remorse, then I would feel sorry for him, but it's not my decision. I'd like to have, Thomas Christensen at Canada as a coach would be pretty good. I think that'd be respectably good. I'm not against it. It'd be shocking, but I wouldn't be against it. If USMNT could go get Hugo Perez because he doesn't have a job, but more likely it's Callahan. Agreed. Chiellini. Are we trying to say that Clark fouled Chiellini? I don't know what the hell we're trying to say here. I don't think that's a foul. No. It's still 0-0. Settle. He's coming in, and then Clark rolls over, but he has the ball, He has possession, so how would that be a foul? But Chiellini did check on both of them. The Houston defender and Steve Clark. Good sport, Giorgio. Good sport, Giorgio. Yes. Smart. I thought they were looking at for a foul, but it looks like they're just showing why there was an injury, I guess. Which I don't see why it was an injury per se. I don't see why it was an injury per se. But we got Steve Clark's back up, 27th minute. Still 29th minute. Is this game going to go? Or 27th minute? Huh, interesting. Oh, I guess the timer started when the smoke thing happened. The smoke delay happened on FOTMob. I get it. I think that's what happened. 27th minute. They started the timer 2 minutes early. I was like, am I that behind? Did I fall that behind? No. 27th minute. So there you go. There you go. Okay. Video doing pretty good. 27th minute. $34, pretty good. It's going off without a hitch. So, all right. I had the honor of screaming Arriba las Chivas Cabron at Carlos Vela in person. Okay, that's just awesome. Arriba las Chivas Cabron! Hey, at least Chicharito's coming back, though. Hit that like button. Let's get this one going, y'all. 3-4-3. We're doing pretty good. Arriba las Chivas Cabron! Por pendejo, pinche imbécil. 29th minute. Unfortunately, Ted Uncle robbed us, but we move. Oh! Did Steve Clark free kick? Steve Clark fouls Vela. Whoa. Like, he just came flying out like a kamikaze. Just boom. Offside. Offside. But he came flying out like a kamikaze. What are you doing, man? You just were hurt. Now you come flying out like a kamikaze. Vela, now his run started onside. You're out of your mind. And then Steve Clark just comes flying out like a kamikaze and takes him out. I don't know about you, but that needs to be looked at because I don't think Vela's run started offside. One. Second of all, Kevin says, Ron, Reggae Boys will be having Mason Greenwood, Tyreek Mitchell, and Reese Nelson for the next Nations League window. Do you think we have a chance to beat the USMNT? Yes. Not just because of those players. Because Greg Berhalter's an idiot. I still think Jaime Hallgrimsson, I mean, he already out-tacted him with a, I wouldn't even say his best team, but it was against the C team. But Hallgrimsson already, it was BJ Callahan, but Berhalter still made some calls. He out-tacked BJ Callahan. with Berhalter making some calls into BJ. So, yeah, I think Hallgrimsson's going to out-tactic Berhalter anyway. With those players, I'm even more sure about it. So, yeah, I think Jamaica has a chance, and I hope you win. I really do. I really do. I really do. I really do. So, we'll see. The more players Jamaica get, the better for them. In general, is what I'm saying. Bakhale is off in the 31st minute. 0-0. Settle with settle. 32nd minute. They have a chance in the Nations League. Thirty-second minute. I think LAFC have slightly been the better team. Or not. Houston's held possession. But hey, the last team that got absolutely outpossessed still won their conference finals. So 32nd minute. And this game's getting a bit chippy. Third minute. Only team to bring me joy right now is the Huskies. As it is, let's go Washington Huskies. Because Dylan Johnson. Man's from Greenville. He went to St. Joe. He played at Mississippi State. I want the Huskies to win so Dylan Johnson can win. So Greenville can win. So State can have a player who played there win. I really don't give a shit about St. Joe because I didn't go there. I wasn't in Greenville long enough to go there, so I don't give a shit about that. But I'd love to see Greenville have a winner. Exactly. So, go Huskies. 34th minute. Cleared away by Steve Clark. I'm back. I don't know what. Playing forward here. LAFC. We're back. We're back. 34th minute. Thirty-fourth minute. Nil-nil, settle with settle. Plays forward. See where the comments are. So I'll reload it at the half. 35th minute. 36th minute. Can't believe Esteli played like crap against Alajuelense. Wait till they play the MLS clubs in the Champions League, Champions Cup. They'll get ripped. Liga MX clubs and MLS clubs in the Champions Cup, they'll get ripped. I mean, I agree. But I never really thought they had much of a chance anyway. So. Playing forward, I never thought they had a chance anyway, to be honest. Mariners acquiring Colton. Oh, wait. Oh. Playing forward. "37th minute. Waiting for the train to come, but I'm eating my chicken while I wait." Nice. Like we talking, like, what we talking? Wings, thighs, grilled, nuggets, chicken fried steak, or country fried chicken, I guess. Like, what are you talking about? Drumsticks, 38. Outside BMO Field, there's a sign of bags you're allowed to take, such as clear bags. Someone in my group chat made the trip over there and put a Sounders sticker on the clear bag graphic. Okay, that's hilarious. Exact. That's my question. Like, we're talking grilled, fried, cutlet, drumsticks, barbecue. Like, what are we talking about here? Like, how good is it? That's also another question is, did it come from the parade? How good is it? That type of stuff. Not that I'd ever be to a parade in Colorado for Christmas, but let's just say I was. Should I? Alfredo? Barbecue, grill, smoked. There's another one, smoked. I do like smoked chicken is good too. Fingers, nuggets, wings. I think there's so many ways. 39th minute. Like, is it good though, is the question. Nashville hot chicken. And that's the one I forgot from Dave's. And that's the one I forgot. But I don't like spicy, so it doesn't matter if it's good or not. I don't like spicy food. Or that spicy of food. Like, I can eat some spice. I still don't like hot food though. Vela. Like, as in spice. I mean, of course I want my food hot. You know what I mean. Like, warm, yes. Spice, no. At least not that much. I can handle some spice. But not like hot chicken spice. Besides, if you're going to get Nashville hot chicken, well, I get it, you're in Colorado, but if you're going to get Nashville hot chicken, you probably should get it from Nashville. Get it in Nashville. Is it really Nashville hot chicken if it ain't Nashville? Interesting. Bawanga crosses. Still 0-0 in the 41st minute. Five minutes to go at half. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Let's get this one going. And that's a foul. That'll be a throw-in. A throw-in here for Houston. Throw-in here. Huh. 42nd minute. Be a throw-in. That's about for a goal kick. .42 minute. Houston playing forward. Looks like Houston's in the similar situation as Columbus was, except they're not as, they don't have as much teeth as Columbus did, but they do have more offensive moments. Tillman will be cleared. They are holding possession, but they don't have as much teeth. I don't see Houston scoring more than one goal if they do score, so the longer they can keep LAFC scoreless is a good thing, but right now it looks like LAFC, when they get the chances, they're pushing forward, but they really defensively haven't had to do much, even though Houston's keeping the ball away, which I guess is a smart play considering LAFC is so, the less chances you give them, the better. The less chances you give LAFC, the better, because the longer you let them have the ball, well, of course, they're going to win. They're going to win the match and score. My mouth on fire right now says I say, yeah, I'm sure it is, because, well, hello, McFly. Shot! Goal! 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 Ryan Hollingshead scores, puts away the tap-in, puts away the rebound. Ryan Hollingshead scores 1-0 for LAFC. 1-0. Roofs it off the rebound. And there's the first goal for LAFC. .45 minutes. 1-0 1-0. What a shot. Chiellini's header rebounds off of Clark. And Hollingshead's right there to roof it. So what do we say? Chiellini with the assist? I think so. Boom. Roofed and in. 1-0 LAFC. 1-0. Ryan Hollingshead with a rebound. Roofs it. It's in. That's one right before the half. And it's confirmed. It's 1-0. LAFC look like they're going to go back to the MLS Cup final. 6 minutes of stoppage time at the half. Probably thanks to the injury to Steve Clark. LAFC. There we go. 46th minute. They said 6 minutes to stop time. It's up there now. Hopefully Houston can find an equalizer. We'll find out. "47th minute. I wonder what that means. 47th minute. That's about Aurora's. Okay. "47th minute. Should go to 51. SMU won their first conference title since '84. America dominant against Leon. They go to the semifinals. 4-2 on aggregate. There it is. So if LAFC advances to the final and they lose the final, they still qualify to Champions Cup? No. LAFC has to win to qualify to Champions Cup. If Columbus wins, that means the Revs qualify. So the Western team, well, right now, if Houston makes it, that means the Revs qualify no matter what. It's not about RSL has no chance. Plays back. It's out. It's going to be the Revs. Due to MLS standings, it's going to be the Revs if Houston or Columbus win. If LAFC wins, that's the only way. LAFC has to win the cup to be in Champions Cup next year. That's the only way. It's the only way. So LAFC would host if they advance. No, Columbus would host. They've already said that. Columbus would host. Anybody in the East was going to host the MLS Cup final. Even the fourth team in the East would have hosted. So, even playing for it, Crepeau clears it in the 49th minute. '50th minute. Columbus is the host. They get home advantage. Rogelio Funes Mori scores for Monterrey. 50th minute. Columbus hosts. Well deserved, too. So we got Diego Rossi hosting his former team, maybe, as it stands. Well, as it stands, yes. Wouldn't it be funny if Diego Rossi is the one who beats Columbus? Or beats LAFC? Like, he does it. He's the one that beats LAFC. Vela's been offside 3 times tonight. Got to do better. 51st minute. $30 seconds to go before the half. Georgia losing means the SEC team goes to the Orange Bowl, so Notre Dame cannot go to the ReliaQuest Bowl. killing a potential Notre Dame LSU bowl game. 51st minute, and it is halftime. LAFC really fumbled home field for the final this season. Sounds like the regular season matters. Halftime, it is 1-0 at the half. Hollingshead with a rebound goal puts LAFC up 1-0 at the half. They got it against the run of play, and there you go. But it's 1-0 LAFC. Right before stoppage time, Hollingshead scored. They held it for 6 minutes. We go to halftime, and it is 45 more minutes for LAFC to go before they make the MLS Cup final and have a chance to defend their title next week. They've been reigning as champions for a year, over a year. Could they make that reign longer? Another 45 minutes to go. We'll take a short break at the half. FSU 10, Louisville 3. How is Nice. We'll take a short break at the half. Talk about the stats. 17-0 Michigan over Iowa. There we go. Take a short break at the half. Talk about the stats. Get this one going. Sit tight. And we will be back. Sit tight. I'll be back. 1-0. 1-0 LAFC. Back for the stats, the half. We do. LAFC might just repeat. I think they will. Timbers and LAFC rivalry. Timbers got to kick on a bit, but could happen. Stats are as follows: 30% possession to 70% possession, 9 shots to 5, 3 shots on goal to 3, 100 accurate passes, 76% to 284, 88%, 6 fouls to 4, 4 quarters to 0, 9 shots to 5, 3 shots on goal to 3, 131 passes to 324, 76% pass accuracy to 88. We have 13 throws to 5, 3 offside to 1. And we got 0 yellows to 1, 0 red cards to 0. 1-0 LAFC. For me right now, even though Houston has more possession and more passes and more passing accuracy, it's pretty much just them keeping the ball away from LAFC. LAFC have had some moments at net, had some really good shots, had some really good offensive plays. Houston, not really. Houston's really just tried to keep the ball away because that is a smart decision. At least for now, is a smart decision, or at least up until they got scored on, is a smart decision to keep the ball away from LAFC, because if you keep the ball away from them, they can't score. LAFC have still looked more dominant, and they've only had 30% possession. Houston, 11 minutes, 11:30 to the next half. To me, Houston, nah. To me, Houston's just been meh at best. They're just trying to keep the ball away at this point, and I don't think it's really working to a certain extent. I think Houston's doing exactly, well, they aren't doing exactly what they need to do, but you got to hit that like button. Speaking of need to do, hit that like button. Let's get this going. Might just be busting out the acoustic kit again this year, and I'm busting out the suit. Honestly, 3 times next week. We're busting out the suit 3 times next week. We'll be wearing the green Jamaican-like kit, or the goalkeeper kit, for the 3rd place game. And then later that night for the Central American final, I'll be wearing the suit. And technically as well, I'll also have, because it's on Soccer Plus, I'll have to have the final on the computer. I will have the second Canadian versus Australian game on the TV, so we'll be able to, I guess, also reference how the final game of Christine Sinclair is going. So we get to celebrate the GOAT. And then I'll wear the suit again the next day for the Caribbean final. And then, of course, Thursday off, Friday predictions. Then Saturday for the MLS Cup. Oh, wait, no. Thursday's the Copa America. My bad. Thursday's the Copa America. But we'll be there for the draw. But I'll be wearing the Canada kit because they still have a chance to be in. They should win their prelim or repechaje. Friday, prediction for the Cup. Suit for the Cup. And then when the Club World Cup starts getting going, we'll get going there. 3-2 Columbus Crew. Ah, that rhymes. But there you go. 2 o'clock Eastern is the MLS Cup. Joe Kelly's going back to the Dodgers. Another 45 minutes to go. It'll be 3 o'clock when the game starts. So coverage starts at 2. Game starts at 3 on Saturday. Columbus versus LAFC or Houston, but it looks like LAFC right now. So there you go. But we got the suit going. Hit that like button. Let's get this one going. We'll be getting the suit going a couple of times this week. MLS Cup. This will be Columbus's 4th appearance in the MLS Cup. They have been the champions in 2008 and 2020. So they've won 2 and lost 2. They lost to Portland in 2015 or 15. Then, of course, they also lost before. I'm going LAFC. I'm picking LAFC. I'm going for LAFC because, I mean, LAFC is still the favorite. I don't care if they're away. They still have a lot more talented players. I'm going to predict, if it's LAFC, I'm predicting LAFC. I don't see why I wouldn't. If it's Houston, I'm predicting Columbus. I mean, who am I kidding? I mean, I'll be thinking about it for a week. I don't see that changing, but that's not my final prediction, but that is probably what it'll be. Unless some crazy shit happens. Unless somebody gets hurt or something. In training or in this game, because that could still happen. We'll find out. I'm just rooting for my predictions, though. I said this earlier. At this point, I'm just rooting for my predictions. Whoever I predict is who I'm rooting for because I predicted them to win. You know, I got the Columbus pick for my bracket right. It was originally Houston versus Columbus. Hey, if that ends up... Well, what if that happens, though? Man, I would be talking shit. I'd be talking shit if that happens. If it ends up happening. If Houston ends up winning tonight. I'd be talking shit. Houston are the club I'm most scared to see as a Crew fan. They're closest to us statistically. Oh, you're not scared to see LAFC? You're either not scared of LAFC or you're just like, if we win, great. If we don't, well, I'm not surprised. Is that what it is? That's got to be what it is. Second half's about to start. That's got to be what it is. Oh, look at the Inter Miami Reddit. It has a front 3 of Robert Taylor, Luis Suarez, and Messi. Somebody says, guys, I'm kind of excited. I'm like, I want to say one of these things is not like the others. One of these things just doesn't belong. But Vela's had 3 shots, but he's been offside a whole hell of a lot of times. Another 45 to go. Second half about to start. $45 more minutes to a Western Conference champion if this holds. We could add another 30 minutes to that if so happens. If it's a 1-1 or whatever. But Chiellini going to get balled up by those cutesy passes between Rossi and Cucho, not going to lie. Gressel starting, what should happen, will add some interesting dynamics. That is true. That I will give you that. That is true. That is true. Oh, don't tell me that means they're going to start. No! Well, actually, Aaron Long would be fooled by those passes too, if I'm being honest. Let's see. Who else do they got? Aaron Long, Daniil Maldonado. Do you go there? If you're Steve Cherundolo, I like that point. Do you start Daniil Maldonado with Murillo? Because I'm not starting Aaron Long. I don't care if he has any pace. I don't care if he has more pace than Chiellini. He's still an idiot, so he's still going to ruin something. Do you go Daniil Maldonado? Do you? That's a question. That's actually a very good point. That's actually a very good point. I never thought of it like that. That's actually a very good point. Do you go Daniil Maldonado? I ain't going Aaron Long. I would rather play Chiellini over Long. Chiellini has more experience. He's not as much of an idiot. He may not have the pace, but he sure is not an idiot. Aaron Long is an idiot. You do have Daniil Maldonado, though, who was great from Ottawa. In my opinion, I'm surprised he ain't going to get a start. Or Bouanga plays it on, but it doesn't get put in. It'll be interesting. Do you go Daniil Maldonado? It's a good thought. It's a good thought. He's played 21 matches. He's scored a goal for 25 matches, all comps for LAFC. Came from Ottawa, and he's been pretty good. He played both games against Mexico. Didn't do too bad. Didn't play against the Whitecaps. He hasn't played, besides that game, he hasn't played since the Union game, and he played all 90 minutes there. 47th minute. Did he go for it? He played a minute against St. Louis. 90 against Charlotte. 26 against Juarez. 77 against Minnesota. So he's barely played. He only played the Mexico game. Okay, so I say you do it. I say you do it. Screw it. I say you do it. I say you go put him in. Hit that like button, gets one going. 48th minute. I say you start Maldonado. That's actually a good point. 48th minute, 1-0 LAFC. Or Crepeau's going to make a lot of saves. Either way. So that's just my opinion. But free kick for Hector Herrera right now in the 48th minute. Minute. Free kick for Houston. I think LAFC might kick themselves for letting Ibeagha go. That is true. That'll be a corner. But didn't Chiellini, he didn't start MLS Cup last year either, so Maldonado. I say start Maldonado. He played pretty well against Mexico. Start Maldonado. I don't think Chiellini started MLS Cup last year. Lineups. It was Ibeagha and Murillo. Chiellini didn't even come on. No. Latif didn't either. So, there you go. I say start Maldonado. Chiellini slow and then it's Maldonado and Long. A fast center back can start next to Murillo when taking on Columbus. Bezbachenko still doing good things. Of course. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. Corner here in the 50th minute. Cross in. Header. Ooh. Throw in here for Dorsey. But yeah, Bezmachenko's still doing great things. I'm not surprised. He was also their GM president when they got to MLS Cup in 2020. So I think we already knew he was still in a good position. Header. Saved by Crepeau. Wrexham plays Yeovil tomorrow. Okay. 51st minute. Dorsey able to play a conference final, but not good enough for TFC. We do this all the time. There are players that have potential. We let them go. The shit players that are young, we keep them. We always do this, and you know this. Schaffelberg, potential, goes. Coelho's about to get traded in 2 years, I bet. I'm going to be rioting if that happens. If they trade Coelho, I swear to God, Houston 0-6-0 when trailing at halftime this season. 6 losses for Houston. In every game they've been trailing at halftime. So right now. But yeah, I'm not happy with Dorsey. We got rid of him. Again. I can't wait till TFC trades Coelho for a bag of peanuts. .52 minute. TFC is the best at doing the absolutely worst thing. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Yeah. Very good way to put it. Corner here for Houston. Cross in. Brought down. Carrasquilla. Chips on. That'll be a goal kick for Crepeau in the 53rd minute. .53rd minute. LAFC playing for Bouanga. Bouanga in the 54th. Vela. Vela. Cross in. That's headed away. Tillman. Tillman has the ball. Still Tillman. Vela. No. Bouanga. Bouanga. Bouanga saved by Clark. That'll be a corner. Plays forward. Don't do that. Like you're doing a good thing. Don't laugh. Don't. '56th minute. LAFC still trying to find another chance or find another goal here. I think if they find another, they've won the game, in my opinion. But '55th minute or '56th minute. Ibrahim Aliyu is coming on for Houston. Crepeau. Well, I think he kept it in. Corey Baird for Aliyu. They've taken off Corey Baird in the 57th minute. That's something. Corey Baird off. That's something. 57th minute. Player down. Looks like there'll be a concussion sub or a concussion check. Header. I mean, Murillo got the ball. I don't think that's a foul. Like, yeah. Mikhail, like, Murillo was going for the ball. Mikhail gets hit. Yeah, I don't think that's a foul. He got hurt, but I don't think it's a foul. 58th minute. Waiting for the player to get checked. I don't think there was a penalty there. Good block there by Dorsey earlier in the half. 59th minute. Hadibi is coming on for Mikhail. 60th minute, 30 minutes to go, plus stoppage time. Yeah, Padivi from Bakhale is going to be the sub. Drop ball. 29 minutes plus stoppage time. Probably 3 or 4 minutes now, probably. Nice. 61st minute. You know, now I think about it, an MLS Cup between Columbus and LA would be another possible best MLS Cup ever type situation. With nice lights on, nice. If you think about it, Columbus versus plays it back to Crepeau. Columbus versus LAFC could be very, very similar to Philly LAFC last year. Could be very similar of a setup. I gotta say. Third minute. LAFC and Columbus are more direct attack oriented this year. Would rather score on you more than hold all the possession. Luckily, Seattle ain't in it. It's a no terrace ball final like the last UCL final. Both suited well to counter too. Yeah, I think we could get a goal fest. If it's Columbus LAFC, it's going to be a goal fest. Like, we may have another awesome MLS Cup like last year. So I'm not mad about it. I'm happy about it. Happy about it. I'm very happy about the situation. Sixty-fourth minute. 65th minute. Ron, I think Mexico versus Honduras was rigged indeed, because I was talking to my uncle who's a Mexico fan at a party right now. He said he thinks it was rigged and heard the Mexican cartel paid Honduras a lot of money so that Honduras could lose. Well, I wouldn't be shocked if that's true. Speaking of that party, 64th minute. Is your girl at the party too? 64th minute. I couldn't help. I couldn't help but say that. I couldn't help but say that. I had to. I had to. And you're on here at a party. I bet you just had to tell me that. That's all about Mexico Honduras. 65th minute. Sixty-fifth minute. 65th minute. That is weird. 65th minute. Shot. Oh, what a save. Bouanga. Saved by Clark. 66th minute. Bro, that girl I kissed ain't my girlfriend. I don't even know her name and don't even have her number. I didn't know you got down like that. Dude, that's badass, though. I didn't know you got down like that. That's badass. I didn't know you got down like that, though. Damn. Bro, I didn't know you. You're brand new here. You aren't caught up. Safe. He brought... Bruh. And I'm talking about Blitzo's comment. I was reading his comment, by the way. Just so you know. Bro, I didn't know you got down like that. I'm proud. Bro, I'm proud. 67th minute. I'm proud of him. Cross. Header. Lol. Oh, welcome back, Raury. I thought you said you had a freaking hockey game. Is it over, I guess? Palacios. Is it over now? Brother, I thought you said you had a hockey game. Bro. Well, at least you know that. Well, at least you know that. That seems like a very pertinent thing to know, so at least you knew that. Bouanga. That's a very pertinent thing to know. So. '68th minute. Okay. That is an anti-smack. Whatever is the opposite of smack, that is what? Whatever is the opposite of smack, that's what that is. That is an anti-smack. That's a dap. Actually, yeah, we're going to go dap. Boom. Call that a dap. Boom. Yeah, we'll go with a dap because, yeah, we'll go with that. Dap. 69th minute. That is the opposite. That is a dap. Not a smack. That is a dap. One 0 LAFC. Yep. And it looks like, nope, it won't be 2 just yet. Nice. He's talking about putting a hockey puck into a hockey goal. Nice. Since we don't need to be confused. 70th minute. Oh Lord, are we going MLS after dark, boys? Are we going MLS after dark, boys? Oh Lord. We going MLS after dark, boys. 71st minute. Over the top, header. Adebe. Karaskia. Yellow card. Herrera gets a yellow card. 71st minute. $19 minutes to go. I got a hat tonight. Like the jester hat. $6-2. Nice. 6-2. I wonder if 6-2. I mean, even if. Purple Seals hat. 72nd minute. $73rd minute. WWE should buy the rights to sponsor a bowl game. I agree. 73rd minute. By the way, the party I was at was for my uncle, who's actually younger than me because he's 18 and I'm 19. And his girlfriend, who I think is 18, baby shower. Okay. Hey, if they're ready. Hey, if they're ready to have a kid. Hey, if they're ready to have a kid. What can I say? 74th minute. Hey, if they're ready, they're ready. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. 74th minute. That's all I'm gonna say. 1-0. Uno a 0, 1-0. Hmm. $74th minute. Foul, free kick for Houston. 75th minute. 15 minutes to go. Plus stoppage time, which would probably be like 5 minutes. And Draymond Green, German suplex somebody. Oh, come on, Draymond. 75th minute. If Draymond ain't going to kick you in the balls, he'll German suplex you. Free kick here for Hector Herrera. 76th minute. Hector Herrera, free kick taken. Headed away. Getting closer and closer to the final whistle. That'll be a free kick for LAFC. Sub for Houston, Bassi off for Ulfarsson. Taking off Bassi for Ulfarsson. And they're going to bring on, LAFC is going to bring on, or they're taking off Quinones for Smith. And LAFC is making a sub as well. Quinones for Smith. And Mateus Bogus on for Carlos Vela. Wait, why? Why is LAFC making the subs they're making? That makes no sense. Or, I mean, Houston, I should say. Houston's making the sub. Ulfarsson for Bassi. Quinones for Brad Smith. You have 70% possession. 70% possession. No, I don't get it. I don't get it. 70% possession. I don't think Houston's helping their case. They got to score a goal. 77th minute. They got to score a goal. That does not help their case. Oliveira, that'll be a free kick for Houston. 77th minute, getting to the 78th. $13 fouls to 6. Huh. 78th minute. '78th minute. Hit that like button. Let's get this one going. 78th minute. .29 expected goals to .57. That just shows you, even though Houston dominated possession, they've been toothless. They've been trying to play keep away, which just does not make any sense. And 79th minute. 11 minutes to go. Here comes LAFC. Bogus. Wide to Bouanga. Denny Bouanga. It's Bouanga still. Palacios cross. Own goal! It's an own goal! 2-0, LAFC! And Franco Escobar, who sent Houston to the conference final, has now just surely put them out of MLS Cup playoffs. Franco giveth, Franco taketh. Franco Escobar with the own goal. Cross by Palacios is sent home by Franco Escobar in the 80th minute. 10 minutes to go plus stoppage time. Two OGs tonight. Weird. There's been 2 own goals tonight. 2-0 LAFC. 2-0. Boom. Slides in and taps it home. And it goes off his arm too, but hey, might as well. Went in. And there it'll go. 10 minutes to go plus stoppage time, and LAFC has a 2-0 lead that I don't think they'll relinquish because Houston's been toothless. There's toothless as a geriatric because Houston is as toothless as a geriatric. 81st minute goal. 2-0 LAFC. Franco Escobar own goal. And that will probably do it. LAFC looks to return back to the MLS Cup for the second straight year and be the Western Conference champions for the second straight year. Doing the bare minimum, or at least have a chance to do the bare minimum this year. And qualify back to Champions Cup as well. Cross in. That'll be cleared. Now that one got cleared. Throw in. 81st minute. What a game, or just what a play in general. I think that'll probably do it. San Luis equalizer against Monterrey, 1-1, 2-1 on aggregate. Oh, yeah, because they didn't get a second goal. Yeah, I think it's San Luis has the lead. That's got to suck. Own goal. Franco Escobar puts him out. Put him into the put him into the conference final, puts him out of the conference, or the playoffs. That sucks. 82nd minute. Herediano versus Alajuelense. Costa Rica, where were we? Oh my God. 3-0 Herediano over Alajuelense. Uf, maron. Uf, maron. 83rd minute. Herc was damn right about Rados. They're fraudulent. I agree. Holy Lord. So, Alajuelense loses 3-0 to Herediano. But they do have a second leg at home on the 10th. But hey, at least they'll win the CONCACAF Central American Cup. Acosta's coming off. That is something. Acosta's coming off. Ordaz is on. '84th minute. Probably about 5 or 6 minutes of stoppage time, my opinion. Now, Independiente did beat Miguelito 4-3 on aggregate in their semifinal. Mexico. Yep, it is 2-1 San Luis on aggregate. Yep, 84th minute. Oh, here, 52nd minute down in Mexico. 84th minute here. 2-0, and that should probably do it. '85th minute. 5 minutes plus stoppage time. It's probably be about 6 minutes. So, still got about 11 minutes left in this game. Plays forward. Ordaz came on for Acosta. Yep, Ordaz for Acosta. Yeah, that was three different windows. They ain't got no more subs. LAFC has one window and 3 subs. 88th or 85th minute. They're back to the MLS Cup final. It looks like. Carrasquilla. Boom. They're going to make... No. That's 3 windows. Oh, concussion sub. I get it. Yep. Hadebe was a concussion sub. Yep, so technically that doesn't count. That doesn't count against you. So, Carrasquilla for... Okay, they're taking off Carrasquilla for some random dude, Kowalczyk, that I've never heard of before. Yeah, they're done. Houston's done. Ben Olsen legitimately just went Galaxy Brain. He just went Galaxy Brain. It was like, I'm going to put on some random dude who we've never heard of before for the final 5 minutes of the game. What? What? Free kick for Houston, 86th minute. Yeah, no, they're done. They just gave up. That's a white flag if I've ever seen one. That's called a white flag if I've ever seen one. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Houston. 87th minute. He's one of Houston's new signings. Free kick in the 87th minute. Herrera with a free kick. Takes it, header. Good, off the line. Crepeau gets to it, 88th minute. I get it. Yeah. 88th minute. Plays forward. 89th minute. 1 minute plus stoppage time. Back to the Western Conference. Back to the Western Conference Championship. Or, well, back to being the Western Conference champions, LAFC. One more sub. LAFC. Aaron Long's coming on. Aaron Long is coming on for Oliveira. Aaron Long for Oliveira. Yep, in the 89th minute. Setting up an intriguing final against a near-flawless home record club. Again, I think the final is going to be a freaking goal fest. LAFC could score goals. Columbus could score goals. It's going to be a nutty game. I can't wait to watch. 90th minute, corner for LAFC. Bogusz. 30 seconds before stoppage time. How much are they going to give? I'd say about 6. That's my opinion. 6 minutes of stoppage time. Plays it. 90th minute. Cross. 5 seconds. Palacios, cross, shot, past the post. 8 minutes of stoppage time. We have 8 minutes to play. Houston was outmatched today. They tried to play keep away, but they still lost. They had the possession, but that does not mean they were the better team. They tried to play keep away. They were toothless. And LAFC still scored 2 goals. Bouanga. Hell, maybe they'll score a third. Blocked. Shot blocked away. 7 minutes past the post. Once again, LAFC beats a Texan club at home to go to the MLS Cup. Last year was Austin, who was a surprise. And this year was Houston, who was a surprise. So I guess next year they beat Dallas at home. Dallas is going to freaking hit. Dallas is going to be a surprise next year, and Dallas is going to be the one to lose to LAFC next year at home. I guess so. 92nd minute. That's a free kick. LAFC. Michigan 26, Iowa nothing. Figured. Think Leon can beat Urawa Red Diamonds? They could. They're playing a little bit better right now. I think they could. Thoughts of Miami announcing a friendly against El Salvador. Eric Zavaleta is going to get ripped apart, ripped to shreds. Miami's going to beat El Salvador, and Messi is going to hopefully not get a bag of piss thrown at him. It's going to be an interesting game, though. 92nd minute. 92nd minute. 6 minutes to go. Shot! Side netting. Winner will go to Columbus at the MLS Cup. Why are they even playing El Salvador? Because they are. I'm not going to live stream Miami El Salvador if they air it. I ain't got nothing to do on that 19th. If they air it, I'm going to be live. Yeah. If they air it, I'm going to be live. And if it's late enough, maybe you'll go into my birthday. We can, make it a... who knows? If it's late enough, maybe I could... Well, I don't know if I should do that. But I don't know. We'll see. 93rd minute. '93rd minute, getting to the 94th. Rest in pepperonis, Houston. Where did that come from? '94th minute. 4 more minutes to go. Halfway through stoppage time. '95th minute. Oh. Who will have the most fans present at Estadio Cuscatlán for El Salvador, Miami? Miami or El Salvador? I'd say Messi fans. I would say Messi fans. El Salvadorans are very proud of their country, but Miami's going to bring some fans down there, and Messi fans are going to go out to see that match. So I'm going to say Messi fans. 95th minute. Three minutes to go. Header. Mm-hmm. '95th minute. 96th minute, 2 minutes to go. Well, 2:20, but that's out for another throw, but it's getting less. Because it's a club versus national team match, will they even play national anthems? I mean, you think they would play the U.S. national anthem just so they could play the Salvadoran anthem, you would think. '96th minute. Happy LAFC could repeat or compete to repeat. Florida State won the ACC championship. Well, I can't wait to see these rankings tomorrow. Can't wait to see these rankings. 97th minute. 1 minute and a half to go. Here comes Bouanga. Bouanga versus Dorsey. Dorsey brings down Bouanga. And that'll be a corner. Wow. No penalty. 97 minutes. 1 minute to go. Clean foul. Sergey Palencia is coming on for the last minute. I mean, okay. I can't blow a game in a minute, though. Timothy Tillman for Sergey Palencia. Tackle was so clean. I mean, yeah. But I thought, well, they're already winning 2-0. FMLS for scheduling these games same night as the parade. Fair. 20 seconds. 20 seconds to the 98th minute. Oh, look, Magic Johnson. Corner here for Bouanga. Take it short. Like, do we even have to try? Bouanga. Bouanga goes down. Just let him have it. 98th minute. That'll be a corner. Fair. Fun parade, though. Short corner should end the game. 98-13. 98-13. Full time! LAFC Western Conference champions. 2-0. LAFC have retained the Western Conference championship. And they will be going to MLS Cup. They'll be going to Columbus to face the Crew. LAFC back to MLS Cup for the second straight season. Well deserved. 2-0 LAFC. So we got a Western Conference champion. That'll be LAFC. There you go. LAFC have done it. They have to go on the road to defend the crown. Yep. There we go. So, there we go. GG LAFC. We'll see you at our place. It's going to be a crazy, crazy final. I can't wait. Should be a good game. With that being said, we got one more game, one interleague game to rule them all. LAFC versus Columbus Crew. Would be the Crew's third star if they win. Would be back-to-back for LAFC if they win. We have our Western champions. And we have our Eastern champions. So we shall see. With that being said, Denny Bouanga didn't have to do much. Ryan Hollingshead and a Franco Escobar own goal put LAFC through to the final. They're going back to the MLS Cup final to have a chance to retain their trophy. So there you go. Congratulations to LAFC. Commiserations to Houston. There you go. If you like the stream, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification once subscribe. Send some chats on the live streams. Comment on this video. Put us to play. Share with friends and family. All that great stuff. I shall see you within the hour for the review of this match. Columbus versus LAFC next weekend. The final MLS game of the season. And will be the final non-Club World Cup game we do. Well, no, we do have 2 Liga MX matches. My bad. So there you go. With that being said, I'll see you within the hour. I'm Ryan and I'm out. Peace. See you.